So what I want to do is to draw the sketch of how the Okavango Delta it was before and how it is now. So what happens is we have the Benguela Plateau as here. This is the main source, and then the water coming all the way from Angola, the Benguela Plateau, and then uh, it, it enters Botswana, first going through the Namibia border, the Caprivi Strait, and then in Botswana, it is housed. Now it is housed between the Graben Fault, of which the Graben Fault, it is a fault which it was formed by the pressure exerted from above, making an a basin shape like this, and then that's where the water is lodged, and also having some fault, about two fault at the eastern part, and then one at the western part, which is known as Gumare fault line, and then yes, about 11,000 cubic millimeters of water per annum, and then it is discharged into 5 main channels, whereby that water it is denied to go to the Indian Ocean, which is the ocean which it used to go before, and then it stops in the middle of Norway or in the Kalahari Desert, which is like the semi-desert, because there is water in it, and about 3 different kind of islands we find in there, whereby the island is round shaped island or circle shaped island, ecologically done by termites, and then we also have the Mandarin Mass Island, which is established by the dying of channel, and the tectonic Mass Island, which was done by the geological process that took place in here, the tectonic movement of the layer crust, whereby it collapsed, and that's when the fault was formed, or the main island known as the Chief's Island, the biggest island, was formed. And yes, it is separated by innumerable islands and also channels, like main channels and also seasonal channels, of which, yes, we do this job of tourism. And also, it have so many things to talk about, because the water comes all the way from Angola, and there is a lot of saline which is being trapped here, because now it cannot uh, discharge or take the sediments and some other things to the ocean, of which the salt is trapped here, and it's only tolerated by the sparky grass, which is the grass that can tolerate high salty area, and also the coucha grass, whereby the salt is visible sometimes, which is like a white carpet, sometimes seen from above, and it can lead Okavango Delta from changing at any time, making it one of the uninhabitable island ever before, or one of the uninhabitable area ever before in Botswana, or on Earth, if I may say. And those changes is because there is nowhere that salt can be taken, and the result that tells that the Okavango Delta the water used to flow to the Indian Ocean, is that in the Makgadikgadi Pan, we are like mining tons of salt each and every year, and that is because we used to the water used to float all the way from there, and then due to the tectonic eruption that took place, it led the Okavango Delta from being the inland delta, and then that's what gives the proof that it used to float there, because it was denied for that, and the water which was lodged in the Makgadikgadi Pan by that time, that's what resulted to Makgadikgadi having that salt. And yes, so now we are looking forward for some pioneer, like newcomers like us young boys, and some other experienced guides, and also our relatives or our forefather, which they know a lot about nature. They know how to fix nature, they know how to deal with nature, and they know how to deal with animals and how to make them be good to you. So we are hoping that we can work hand to hand with Angola, with Namibia, with Zimbabwe, so that we can try and find out how can we help this magnificent and this undoubted pristine beauty of the abundant heaven, which is the blessing from the God from above. So yes, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to work in here, meeting people from all over the country, from all over the world, from the four corners of the world, like what I'm doing now. I love it. I love it very much. It makes me famous, not only famous, but it makes me be like someone else in Botswana. I feel like the home-based ambassador. Yes, that's very good.